Have you seen this?
Or possibly this? You are not alone. These videos have been plaguing my Instagram For You page for months. It's finally time that we get some answers. What is this? Why are there so many Ethel Cain Family Guy memes? And we're here to solve the riddle for you.
To get to the bottom of this, I just looked up Ethel Cain or Reddit Ethel Family Guy. So that's how we're gonna get to the bottom of this mystery. Here we go. Weird question, but what's up with Ethel Cain X Family Guy memes that have been all over my Pinterest lately? All over my Pinterest. Oh my god.
Who is putting that on their Pinterest?
Or maybe there's more like image based like this. But if you also notice too, this is 10 months ago. So maybe there is a first wave of Ethel Cain Family Guy posting, because a lot of the new Ethel Cain Family Guy videos use Willoughby Tucker songs, and that came out less than 10 months ago.
I want to say it was August or September.
So I guess there's an initial wave of image-based Ethel Cain Family Guy posting.
Ethel has many songs about Family Guy episodes, and in an interview, Hayden said she works closely with the Family Guy creators on a lot of the storyboards and writing of the show. House in Nebraska was actually House on Rhode Island and written about the Griffin home. However, she had to change the title due to a legal battle with the writer of a song with the same name. The writer later disappeared suddenly, and all of their tracks and likeness scrubbed from Spotify. But unfortunately, Ethel couldn't revert the song by that point because House in Nebraska had caught on. In high school, I won an award for a music video I made using Family Guy clips to the song Inbred. By the end, the whole school was standing and clapping. I'm 37. That's probably the best answer we're gonna get in this entire video.
And maybe there is no real answer to the question of why is Ethel Cain in Family Guy? Instead of looking for answers, doing deep research, like Googling Reddit threads, maybe we could just speculate. I feel like she does the most like antisocial behavior on the internet.
Do you like twinks?
Including with her music,
I'm in my twink era.
with her long, like boring ass like YouTube videos.
My favorite Ethel Cain YouTube moment is one day we were just like randomly put one on because I get them recommended all the time, and it was just her going over her collection of knives.
Found this in Pioneer Village. I'm obsessed with it. It's my favorite thing ever.
Love a twink.
But it's a hook.
She also does videos about her collection of erotic Zelda fan fiction. In theory, that sounds like a way more interesting video than it actually is, because when you watch it, you're like, you would think she was doing her taxes like in that video.
The video title is like, I love like gay like P word, which is crazy because we've gotten a video age restricted for much less than that. But yeah, she has a video called like I love gay P word. I could even. Where is the one that I'm thinking of?
It was a while ago.
But it couldn't have been before unboxing my new Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom Special Edition Gold Switch Lite. Maybe I jumped the gun on saying that. So it looks like it got re-uploaded.
Hello very much.
To get back to the point though, it's like antisocial in an internet kind of way. Like she's doing it in a way that is honestly almost trying to repel people from making the Family Guy edits of her. The result of that is people want to make Family Guy videos about her.
She's one of the most memeable people of all time, though, and I don't know if she's like trying not to be a meme, because I think she probably likes being like a meme.
I think there's a point that she tried, and now I feel like she just does like makes like videos like this.
She literally has like viral audios of her being like, when the child is tea but the finna is gag.
Isn't that from like the Instagram era where she had Instagram lives or whatever?
Probably, I would assume, yeah, because I think she's like reading like the comments.
I don't really love those clips of her like that much.
I think those are really funny.
Well, because I feel like she's trying too hard for it. Because that's where the Gollum clip came from, where she has no eyebrows. It's in the era of Preacher's Daughter. And for me personally, I feel kind of the same way about Preacher's Daughter, where I feel like even musically, it's kind of trying a little too hard to be edgy and be like dark and stuff. Like a run-of-the-mill like indie record, it's not really like the deepest, darkest thing ever. So I don't know, it's kind of interesting because I feel this is like literally the same way about her music as I do as those clips from back in the day. And it also reflects in the audience that it attracted to her to have like crossover with like the main people in popular music, Taylor Swift somehow, and like Gracie Abrams somehow. And that's true because that also includes you too, because she had songs that were, what's her big song on Preacher's Daughter?
Like American Teen.
Yeah, like American Teen.
House in Nebraska.
Yeah. And then she made videos like this, I feel like, which are kind of the opposite. Like I feel like they're really trying hard not to get clipped almost, because they're so like long, unedited, like a little bit slow to get through. Like it's not clip central, but they became kind of clip central. I think more towards the beginning of the year, there was like a wave of where even if you didn't know who Ethel Cain was, even if you're not really like in like this kind of sphere of music, you would get tons of videos of this.
She was like on a trajectory to be like one of those pop, like indie pop girls that like all of the main pop girl fans like love. But she's so like, she directly was like, no, I'm not doing that. And she really leaned into her darker, more experimental elements, especially like you see that on Perverts very clearly. That is a very dark, like actually dark record that I love so much. I love Perverts. And Willoughby Tucker even blends kind of those two ideas, indie pop music with the ambient music. It's just so funny because it's like some people are just like meant to be like memes, and she is just one of them because it's like she is so naturally funny. Like I don't think she's ever trying to be funny. Like she might be like kind of trolling a little bit, but I don't think she's like trying to get like an Instagram short or a reel.
And I feel like she was in the past, though. It worked, I feel like, retrospectively now. When the Ethel Cain clips became, like, hot, like, a lot of those clips that were from Instagram Live came back into circulation, I feel like. They kind of got lumped in with the new, like, long-form Ethel Cain video clips. And again, it even tracks in her music because this year we got two projects. Perverts at the beginning of the year, and towards the end of the year, there was Willoughby Tucker. Willoughby Tucker maybe was a little closer to what the Ethel Cain fans of old maybe would have wanted. This is like what I was talking about.
Oh, hey, it's me, Gollum. I've been trying to get my ring back from those stupid, filthy hobbitses, but I'm dummy thick, and the sound of my ass cheeks clapping keeps alerting the guards.
It's trying a little too hard for it, I feel like. She was trying a little too hard for it, I feel like.
Chevy makes America.
Do you have a ritual that you do before writing music or for your book? Vera is not Deborah Logan vibe. She's like Carolyn Ingalls vibe.
Cover Harry Styles.
Does Ethel Cain overcome COVID? Well, COVID happened in 2020 and she died in 1991, so do the math. Her pronouns are normal. Exactly.
Collab with Addison Rae.
But she...
Oh my god. Okay, but
I love her so.
she was trying a little hard. She was trying hard, and the clips were beloved in the fandom, and were maybe beloved slightly outside the fandom. For the most part, just favorites of the people within the in-group, within the r/Ethel Cain. Earlier this year, when she was making long, boring-ass videos, people were clipping them and putting them on Instagram, and they were funny. Literally, everybody saw the clips. Now, there's Ethel Cain Family Guy. Perverts and Willoughby Tucker, they're not like Family Guyable. They're not really Family Guyable, honestly. What I'm trying to say is, why is Ethel Cain in Family Guy?
I think it's because people yearn for the subversive nature of listening to these really gut-wrenching, like, slowcore songs over videos of Stewie Griffin and Lois, like, having epic crash outs. And I think that is just, it's beautiful. And the internet can finally agree on something, and that is Ethel Cain memes. That's it.
They can agree on something, and it's Ethel Cain Family Guy.
Yeah, ask your dad who Ethel Cain is. He's gonna know because of the Family Guy memes. Everyone knows what these are now.
Here's what I think. The new Ethel Cain music is a severe and vast departure from what she was doing on records like Preacher's Daughter. Obviously, both of them have dark subject matter. But the thing about Perverts is it is a straight, creepy, like ambient, prolonged. There's not songs on it that are really like a song you could throw on TikTok, really. It's like kind of like Siren Head core music. Like it sounds like creepypasta, like Siren Head music. But I'm sure for a lot of the fan base who liked to listen to like Gracie Abrams, I'm sure that was maybe a little bit hard to stomach, and probably nobody really listened to it. And I feel like the same thing happened with Willoughby Tucker, but to a lesser degree, because there are more kind of like songs on it that have like a traditional structure, even if they're like 15 minutes long. So I think it's somewhat hard to rationalize for a lot of the fan base, like what has happened over this last like year, especially with her big output. It's vastly different from what she blew up off of. It's vastly different from what TikTok would have you think she was, or what she even was a year ago as a musician. I feel like that hard to rationalize, hard to pin down nature of not only her music, but even how she acts in some of these clips is almost, maybe this is going too deeply into it, it's almost being conveyed through this juxtaposition of her and Family Guy. And maybe sometimes her music is a little too dark to even reason with for some people, so they just throw it over Family Guy to make it funny at least. Maybe it's just a funny juxtaposition. At the end of the day, that's probably what it is. But since we have to make a video about it, I feel like it's probably better to jump to some insane conclusion like what I just said. Because it is just funny on Family Guy. Like, that's the truth. It is kind of just funny on Family Guy.
But yeah, I definitely agree with you. I think that there's something to be said about like how subversive and how like,
I feel like it's almost a response to how different she is as an artist. Like,
yeah,
now.
and it's funny because like
that people do, and maybe some people in the fandom who are making Family Guy edits just are so like confused as to what's going on that all they really can do is just make a Family Guy edit. Yeah, last year at this time, I thought she was okay. I didn't love Preacher's Daughter. I thought it was fine. So I wouldn't really call myself an Ethel Cain fan. But I feel like there's been such a huge switch this year that now I love her music a lot. She's had some of the best output of this year easily. So there has been a crazy change in her as an artist, I feel like, or at least what she's putting out.
life imitates art. People's enjoyment and creation of Family Guy, Ethel Cain memes is just, I think it's beautiful. I love that everyone I know has seen them, and I send them to everyone I know. So I just hope the internet never stops memeing Ethel Cain, because she is an icon. She's a legend, and she is the moment. Just otherworldly, like her lore is insane. Well, she's like great at world building, and you see that on all of her albums, but even Ethel Cain is just a character that she plays. And I mean, like many artists, like Lady Gaga, like David Bowie, like anyone, she just plays a character and she's really committed to it, and very interesting to watch. So
yeah, okay, I'll just leave it at that.
We have
No, that was a bad video. That was